Hello, students. This is another help video, I guess. So this is strictly going to be how to navigate my Canvas courses. So this applies to all of my Canvas courses, regardless of which class of mine you're in. It's going to be set up pretty much the same way for all of you. So even if this is not your particular Canvas course, everything's going to be in the same spot. Okay, so I want to bring your attention to a few things. The first thing that I want to bring your attention to is over here on the right, this little to-do section. Okay, on your Canvas, you should have this little to-do section, and it should populate all of the assignments for my class that are coming up or past due. Okay, it will say on there the name of it, there will be a link to it, and it'll say the day that it's due. Okay, so you can click on it and it'll take you to that assignment. Now, if an assignment is not there, it's because you've either completed it and turned it in, or you've clicked this little X box, or this little X. Please don't do that, because then it takes it off your to-do list and it makes it harder for you to find. The next thing I want to bring your attention to is this link right here. This is our recorded sessions. Every class period, some of our class will be recorded, and I will link them on the page that this goes to. Okay, so it's going to take you to a different page in Canvas, and those recordings are going to be listed in order of date, and they will have the topic listed next to them. So if you miss a class, you need to go back and watch the video. All right, if you missed something during class, or you are confused about something during class, you need to go back and watch the video. All right. The next thing that I want to bring your attention to that's on the home page is this link right here. Every day, starting next week, every day that you come into class, the very first thing that you're going to do is find this link, click on it, and complete the form every single day. Okay. This information is going to give me very important this form is going to give me very important information on where you're at each day with the assignments. Okay. Eventually, there will be like a spreadsheet that populates here, and that will show you where you're at and where your classmates are at, so that you can find other classmates to work together on the assignments. Or if you're struggling with something, you can find a classmate that's a little bit ahead of you and ask them for help. Okay, so that's what's going to be there. Over here in modules, everything is in modules. If you can't find something, go to modules. Okay, it's always going to be in modules. So when you click on modules, you're going to see everything that we're working on in order. Okay, so if it's green right now, it means that you can currently see it. Okay, if it's not green, it means you can't see it yet, but I can. Okay, so right now, the only thing that you can see is the Unit 0 introduction, the Turn In Welcome to Miss Belden class here. That's an assignment. You can tell that because it's got this little page with a pencil. Unit 0 Introductory Mastery Check. That's an assignment, and you can tell because it has the little page and the pencil. It has the due dates underneath it. It has how many points it's worth. We work on a 4-point scale, so 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the options. Okay, and then it shows you right here that you have to score at least a 2 on that assignment in order to move on to the next unit or the next learning target. So all of these right here are part of one, scroll down too far. Okay, so everything here, lesson zeros, all the lesson zeros, you have access to. But you have to complete each of the mastery checks in lesson 0 and get a 2 or higher before the next unit will open up. Okay, so you can't do any of the work down here until you've scored at least a 2 on the work up here. All right. If you've scored a 2 on everything and this unit is open, you'll be able to start working on those things down there. Okay. Everything's in Canvas. I have everything in order. So it will say what the learning target is, or what the lesson 0 is a little different, but it'll say the learning target. And then it will say each of the success criteria. Let me scroll down here so you can see. So this is an example from modern U.S. history. So it'll say the learning target, it'll say the success criteria, and underneath the success criteria will be all the work that you'll do. So this is an example right here. So learning target 1A, learning target 1A success criteria 1, and then it's going to have your video and notes, it's going to have your practice, and it's going to have your mastery check. Okay, so you can find everything here. Your video and notes is always going to have your roadmap as one of the first things in it. Okay, the roadmap is the thing that you're going to need for every single lesson, a learning target. Okay, so for the entire learning target 1A, you'll get a roadmap and you will download that roadmap. It's going to be a PowerPoint like we've used for lesson 0. And it's going to have everything in it that you need to work on in order. Okay. But you can also find those things here in modules. In Canvas, you have to complete your mastery checks in Canvas, and you have to complete your final assessments in Canvas. You need to get a 2 or higher on your final assessment before you can move on to the next learning target. Okay, so that is how you are going to navigate Canvas. You really don't need to go anywhere else in Canvas. You can, if you click on people, you'll see your classmates. If you click on grades, that's where you'll see your grades. You can also go there to read any feedback on your assignments that I've given you. Okay, so if you did not get a 2, well, even if you got a 2, I will give you feedback on your assignments for how you can revise or reassess for that particular assessment. Okay, so I hope this helps answer any questions that you have about how to navigate my Canvas course. Other teachers may be different, but this is how you're going to navigate mine. All right, I hope you have a great day. Thanks.